A senhora só faz o que eu mando.
Fire's good and hot, Mr. Morgan. You gonna deign to join us here? Something you need there, Mr. Morgan?
You been on the run again?
Hello, Arthur.
We keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Lembrar
Join
a
the
última coisa que eu
commune,
fiz aqui.
stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
So, we moving?
Yeah.
This is lying low. Turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Esse jogo aqui entrando na metade, cara.
Micah
Jogo
told us
comprido, ó.
someplace we can lie low. Look here.
Esse jogo aqui entrando na
Creek,
metade.
he said.
Jogo comprido.
Okay. Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing.
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Charles, come with me. We got work to do.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Whoa! So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to. And fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made at Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. And this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons, better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one, which guarantees even more trouble. I think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah.
Caraca, eu acabei matando o cavalo.
Charles, come with me. We got work to do.
Sure, this can wait.
Come on, girl.
Easy.
Salve, mano, Alec. Beleza, mano? Mestrão aí do cofre. Tamo junto, mano. Obrigado aí, cara.
So where are we going?
Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to. We
Tô
don't
bem, mano. E você, como é que tá? Tudo certo, cara?
mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
Caraca, mano, sério, cara? Pô, ainda bem que tu desenrola, né, cara, mexendo nessas paradas aí. Se fosse eu, já ia bater cabeça, que eu sou burrão pra mexer em computador, mano.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time
Isso, mano, exatamente, é o Redemption 2.
eventually it went away.
Comecei a jogar ele tem uns tempinhos já, mas não comecei a fazer live agora, né? Eu tô mostrando ele agora pra galera aí.
Paid bounty hunters. I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for one.
Aquela situação lá, mano, eu também deixei parado, né? Da situação do cofre lá do meu. Eu acho que ele não vai aguentar ainda não, cara. Eu acho que eu tenho que comprar um PCzinho melhor mesmo. Não adianta, né, querer tirar leite de pedra, não.
I think that must be it up ahead. The old dried up
Mas, mano, na moral,
Seems very
eu
open.
agradeço aí, cara. Naquele dia tu me ajudou muito, ó.
ain't sure
Muito paciência aí
rain neither.
comigo.
Well, let's take a look around.
Mano, esse jogo aqui, cara, eu só vim jogar ele mesmo porque muita gente fala bem dele, né? Inclusive tem um amigo meu aqui da cidade que já zerou ele e ele falou muito bem. Ele tem um gosto parecido com o meu, né? Ele falou muito bem do jogo, cara. E o que deixa esse jogo mais top ainda é a ambientação do jogo, né?
You see it?
Tipo, os animais, entendeu? O clima, até os NPC, tudo. Ele parece que tem vida própria, sabe?
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. Any issues?
Deixa eu colocar o chapéu dele aqui, né? Vou lembrar onde é que tá o chapéu aqui.
especially for the sake of
Vai ser mesmo.
Survival's for the sake of it. Quit talking. All right, Charles, let's go take a look.
You see there? Tents and a wagon. Looks deserted.
Okay, well, let's have a look around and make sure.
Exatamente, mano. No começo parece assim que é bem chato, né? Mas
Maybe they heard
é pra te entender como é que funciona tudo aqui. Você tem que ter cuidado até da forma de tratar o cavalo, entendeu? Se você bater nele, ele sai correndo e você perde intimidade com ele. É isso que é massa, né?
Someone's been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that.
É verdade, mano. Esse jogo aqui é pro cara jogar mesmo relaxado, entendeu? Com tempo, né? Tipo, quando eu comecei a jogar ele, eu tava sem tempo, cara. Aí por isso que eu tava sem paciência, mas agora as correrias aí deu uma acalmada. Eu tenho tempo agora pra jogar mais, né?
It's okay.
Isso aqui é jogo pro cara jogar deitado no sofá, na cama. Bom demais.
You okay? You don't mean no harm.
Beleza, mano. Beleza, pode chegar aí que eu vou ficar aqui até mais tarde, cara.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men, last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur. The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail. There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way.
Nada, mano. Só apareceu uma cenazinha aqui da mulher escondida aqui, mas não perdeu nada não.
What you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons braiding down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Já sim, mano. Já passei dos tutoriais já. Agora já tô na... Acho que eu já tô com umas 8 horas de jogo já, pô. É que na verdade eu já tinha começado a jogar esse jogo, né? Aí hoje que eu vim transmitir ele.
This way.
Acho que é um jogo da hora, né?
So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch here.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you asked me. Bastards told me they killed
Ô
me.
mestrão, esse aqui deve pesar em PC, né? Tem que ser um PC top, acho que pra rodar ele, né? Eu tô pelo Play, entendeu? Eu tô pelo PS5 aqui.
Continues along the shore here.
Like you were saying before,
Pior que o clima aqui do jogo tá igual que da minha cidade, cara. Tá parecendo que vai chover.
yeah,
Aqui já deu uma chuva do caramba já.
folk
said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn
Ah, entendi, Emerson. Então não deu tempo nem de pegar gosto, né?
He reckoned he
Quando ia passar do começo que o cara começa a pegar gosto e não pegou mais.
John's idea. It must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while. Year.
He did?
Mas dizem que no PC, mano, diz que no PC ele é bem mais bonito, porque o cara consegue configurar, né, o nível da qualidade. Aqui no Play não, ele já... No Play ele já vem tipo com a qualidade do PS4 só, né?
Along this trail. So,
E essa versão que é de PS4, ele não tem para Play 5.
Family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
Eu tô jogando no PS5, mano, mas essa versão dele aqui é pra PS4, né? Mas como roda o jogo de PS4 no 5, aí eu tô jogando no PS5. Mas eu tenho um PS4 também aqui.
deserted. Let's take a look.
Where is this guy?
I don't know.
Que na verdade o PS4 tá aqui, mas é do meu sobrinho, pô. Ah, o moleque tem 8 anos, pô, mas esses moleque de hoje não quer jogar videogame não, só quer saber de celular, né, cara? Aí fica aqui parado, tá ligado? Aí fica jogando joguinho de celular e tem um PS4, e tem um arcade, pô. Um arcade com dois lados. E não liga. Tem uma cadeira game, quer ficar jogando celular.
Let's get out of here. You got your knife there?
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
Take cover!
Three coming right at us.
You get the hell away from him! What are we doing? This ain't even our goddamn fight!
Salve, T-Hulk, mano, beleza? Obrigado aí, paizão, pela inscrição, tamo junto. Seja bem-vindo aí. T-Hulk, mano, esse jogo aqui é o Red Dead Redemption 2. Tô jogando no PS5.
Well, that's them dealt with. You get him untied, and I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Sie sind alle weg! Hier drüben!
Come on. He looks in some pain there.
It's okay. I'm getting you out of here.
Pra muitos aí, né, é um jogo que tá sendo um dos melhores, né,
Here, you wait there.
dessa geração aí de PS4 pra cá,
Go find Dutch.
PS3, né, pra cá, um dos melhores jogos já lançados, né.
Spot should work for us.
I agree.
Se falando em realismo, se falando em ambientação, história, né, é um jogo bem elogiado aí pela galera aí.
All right, come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe. Also soll ich mitkommen? Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellers?
Wie bitte?
Ô mestrão, isso daí eu zerei o Black, hein?
They take you.
Top demais, né?
Money. Meiner
Black é
Familie
top
gehört
demais, cara. Foi um dos melhores jogos que eu joguei. Só que eu joguei no Play 2, né?
How did someone even come
Foi um dos
up
melhores jogos de Play 2 que eu zerei,
Sie
cara.
bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English.
Ô Alex, sabe qual que eu gostava também no Play 2? Era aquele Downhill, acho que é esse o nome, de corrida de bicicleta. Pô, aquele jogo eu pirava demais nele, cara. Jogava na locadora na época.
There they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wärst du gewesen. Meine Lieblinge. Meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles
Vamos!
klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment.
Eu tô ligado, o Alec. Só, eu também não lembro o nome dele não, mas eu cheguei a ver esse jogo aí.
Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Ô Alec, tamo junto, mano. Que isso, cara? Pode chegar aí quando abrir live aí você é de casa. Beleza, mano? Tamo junto, obrigado aí pela presença aí, mano. Pela moral. Tamo junto, pai. Que isso, mano? Tamo junto. A gente troca ideia aí, né? Não ensino nada não, pô. A gente troca ideia. Valeu, pai. Tamo junto. Fala, Breno das Teclas, mano. E aí, beleza?
How you doing, old friend? It's funny. Us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Mano, bater eu não bato não, mas como eu sei bastante, entendeu?
Have lofty
A gente troca uma ideia aí quando você ajeitar seu PC aí, cara.
form
A gente
society.
troca ideia que eu tenho que pegar uns macetes aí com você também.
Better way.
Valeu.
Of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
Pô, mano, aí sim, hein, ô Cordeiro. Aí tu acertou, hein?
In an effort,
Que esse jogo aqui, cara, é igual um filme, cara. Pode
but come on.
curtir aí. É uma história do... Esse meu personagem aqui, ele é como se fosse
Old Jose
um caçador de recompensa, entendeu?
I reckon it's
E o pessoal paga ele pra fazer serviço, entendeu? Tudo isso aí, tipo, cobrar os outros, bater. Aí vai de tu aceitar, entendeu? De tu ser um bom, um mau vilão, um mau personagem, né? Tá ligado? É legal, pô. E a ambientação do jogo é top. Se baseia assim em 1815, né? Aquela época ainda. Valeu, meu amigo. Tamo junto, Alec. Boa noite, mano.
You don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Esse aqui é meu cavalo, pô. Coloquei o nome dele de Chocolate, ó. Aparece lá no cantinho da tela, Chocolate. É o nome dele. Coloquei uma trança aqui no rabo dele. Ô, Cordeiro, da hora, pô. Eu também, eu sempre gostei de videogame, né, cara? Desde criança mesmo. E pra mim sempre foi um negócio que desestressa, né? É só tu comprar, pô. Comprar um Play aí. Vamos entrar pra família do Play aí. PS4, dá pra jogar esse jogo aqui já, pô. Eu tenho Assassin's Creed aqui, pô, também. Valhalla. Só que ele não tem uma história tão top que nem esse aqui, né? Pessoal que tá presente na live aí, ó, vamos deixar o like, se inscrever quem não é inscrito, beleza? Dá essa moralzinha aí pro amigo. Tamo junto.
Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me.
Consegue sim, mano. Oxe. Compra parceladinho aí, pô. Esse aqui eu comprei parceladinho, pô. Já até quitei já. Compartilhei, mano. Põe no status aí. Vai em compartilhar, aí você copia o link, entendeu? E coloca no status. Eu mando pros amigos aí. A galera se inscrever no canal aí, que aqui vai ser live direto, mano. E aqui, quanto mais for crescendo o canal, vai crescendo mais também. Eu vou investir mais, vou comprar uma facecam futuramente aí para jogar aparecendo aí o rosto também, né? O microfone, eu uso o microfone do controle, pô. Entendeu? Eu não tenho um microfone ainda condensador, né? Mas eu futuramente aí eu vou organizar tudo isso aí. Como é que tá chegando aí a qualidade do áudio? Tá boa? Esse controle aqui, ele é bem, seria, tem uma qualidade boa, né? Eu não sei se o áudio tá bom aí pra vocês, mas eu tô usando o microfone do controle mesmo.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot to bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Ah, beleza, mano. Não é, pô. O controle é bonzinho, é top esse controle do Play. Entendeu? Eles são muito tecnológicos, entendeu? O único problema que eu achei que veio nele é que depois de um tempo, não é todos, mas a maioria deles fica tipo andando sozinho a alavanquinha, entendeu? Aí eu tive que trocar o sensor aqui da alavanca. Mandei pro Porto Velho, aí lá trocaram pra mim. Senão não resolve não. Mas fora isso, ele é bem completo, entendeu? Vamos ver se eu consigo fazer aqui. Eu acho que eu tenho que. Eu acho que eu tenho que alcançar esse trem aqui, cara.
Did I not say that? You said plenty. Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train.
Tá, porra, o cara caiu ali.
To go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
Ao lado do trem.
Closer. Get us alongside it. Get alongside that flat carriage.
Beleza.
You think you can jump on there?
E eu tenho que pular aqui, ó.
Because you ride like my grandmother.
Eita porra.
You are something else. You cop bastard. I didn't do nothing. God damn you.
E pior que mata mesmo, pô. Um cavalo aqui, entendeu? Você tem que ter cuidado com o cavalo, pô. É igual vida real aqui. Se tu não der comida pra ele, se tu machucar ele reage, entendeu?
I'll stop the train. Running ain't gonna happen.
Tem que perseguir aqueles caras ali.
Where you gonna run to? Stay on them. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Toma. Caramba, velho. Matei o cara. E não era pra matar o cara, velho. Caramba.
Running ain't gonna help. Stay on them.
Ah, o filho do Irineu? Legal. O moleque tá macedo, esse moleque aí. Não, não mata não, cara. Pera aí. Como é que faz pra dar soco nele? Acho que é bola. É bola. Aí atirar nele de novo. Bate nele. Tô apanhando, cara. Onde caiu?
You stop them, I'll stop the train. You're only making it worse.
Volta aqui, filho da mãe.
You and me now, pal. I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train. It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
Ixi, tá com uma faca.
Need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that. Come on.
Cacete, velho. O cara tá de faca, filho da mãe. Não, não vou pegar a faca. Até ele que ele tá de faca.
Who's talking now, huh?
Caralho.
Hello? Is everything all right in there? Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Pegue o membro da gangue.
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural.
Tô vendo se eu consigo colocar meu chapéu de volta, cara. Ele tem um chapéu dele, ó. Eu acho que tá no cavalo.
Let's go then.
Carga do cavalo. Cadê meu chapéu? Não, aqui não tá não.
All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Whoa! Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Whoa! Chop, chop. Don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
I'll tell you.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like
We can have a little sport. Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day? Don't think too hard.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. Hey, stupid! Out of the way!
Still having nightmares about, you know, that young'un who died a few years back.
You'd expect it.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Let's go, girl.
So how far is this creek? Come on, Arthur!
Why are you riding off on us?
So, you were saying?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Sorry.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. Easy. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Easy.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Keep going. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That will give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
I think that's a bite. Got him?
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur. You hooked him. That feels like a bite. There we go. Damn it, I lost him.
Okay, that was a bite.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. There, hooked him. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Fish on the line, Arthur. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, held I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Now, reel him in, Arthur.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
You got a bite. Got a nibble there, Arthur?
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Good job, Arthur.
I got a bite. Got one.
Worth keeping, that one.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. gun, threw her on the floor, and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned, and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah, now make yourself useful. And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
You are! Complain, complain, complain!
Hello, Arthur.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting!
Galera, pra quem não sabe, isso aqui é um acampamento, beleza? É mais ou menos onde o Arthur Morgan mora.
Fancy thing it was. It was a greedy bugger. And hungry too, hadn't eaten in 3 days. So I thought to myself, I'll rob this pair of bastards. I followed them out of the bar. It was a dark night. Falling down this.
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
He stood there laughing and crying, and rather than kill me, he took me and got me some food. But that, of course, was that.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth. Yep. You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
There.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. You got work to do. Yeah.
What's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Seems like there's There's new outlaws showing up here every day
You
now.
open your eyes.
It just goes.
How can I help you, miss?
It's Mrs. So I need potatoes, carrots, onions, flour, oats, salt, eggs, apples if you got them.
Sure, not a problem. Big family, have you?
Something like that. And you sell clothes?
We do. Not the widest range of ladies' fashion, I'm afraid.
That's all right. I'll look at everything you got.
Of course. Mrs.
Kilgore.
Hey,
Now, let me have a look.
ain't the first time.
You should have started a store, Roughneck. This is a real adventure. Sheriff here likes my chewing tobacco, in case you ever need to butter him up. Seen what you're after?
And that should be good.
Bye.
Is everything going well? Good as can be.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's in the park?
Well, howdy now. Careful there.
Hello, mister.
How do you do?
Can you believe I just heard one of them demanding equal treatment to us whites? I mean, really.
Well, to start, you drank.
Well, hello.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
We'll give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Ha!
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey.
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over?
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Go, go, go! God damn it! Get moving now! Whoa!
You could try it!
What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us. I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
I'll tell you, you piece of bitch!
You okay there, Sadie?
Of course. Think I can't handle these fools?
Do that, folks.
Oh, I can shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it. Lady, you are enjoying this far too much. This is all but over.
There's... There, see? Got it. Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. I shoot. All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, you want me to drive? We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp.
You just lost a horse. Hey, you're all over the place.
Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asked. But maybe not.
Hey, where are you going? So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? You. I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled wide. Come on. I promise to behave. Arthur, what the hell? What a tough guy. What are you playing at, Arthur? Let's go. Careful.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Hey there, girl.
Pessoal, tive que abandonar a missão de proposta aqui para poder voltar de novo, que o cavalo ficou preso nas pedras e não queria sair. Vamos continuar então.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Eu consegui encalhar o cavalo nas pedras, meu Deus.
To make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not. Yep.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? Wow. How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it. We're stuck. What now? Hey, take it easy.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
Careful now.
Yeah.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Hello.
Evening. Every time, Uncle.
So, what do you think?
What do you mean?
About those two families. The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, Here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Let's go. There's nothing more we can do here. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. They're right again here. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are, selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
Oh, handle this.
Well, the way I...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words. Only the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the right.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea. Hush.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Forget the rider. Don't round him up later. Get the other one.
Go down.
Hey! Hey!
Beleza, pessoal? Obrigado aí quem ficou aí até esse horário aí, né? Vou parar por aqui. Mais aí pouco de live aí. Amanhã eu tô de volta, beleza? Fazer live à tarde e à noite também. Valeu, bom descanso a todos aí.